driving below in this so simple world. Hardly a comfort can I afford. Striving alone to face temptation souls. Ain't out where did I go to the Lord? Where can I go? Oh Lord, where can I go? Seeking the refuge for my soul. Needing a friend that would save me, Lord, in the end. Ain't out where can I go to the Lord? Neighbors, you are kind, and I love them. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be joining us from, I am your host, Richie Graham of Country Cousins Television tonight, and we are entertaining you live from Fresno, California. Now, if some of you folks don't know where that is, that is in the central part of the state of California. San Francisco, Oakland, all that's to the north, San Diego to the south, Los Angeles to the south, Anaheim, California to the south. We're in the central part where they say Bakersfield, Tulare, Fresno, California, on up to Merced and Madera, in that area. Well, we're in Central California. Welcome, everybody, to the Country Cousins Show tonight. We had a lot of folks lined up for whatever reason, maybe because of the temperature, what have you, didn't actually get off the plane, so some folks got stuck at the airport, some folks got stuck at the train station, they got stuck somewhere, so I don't know what it is. Anyway, so, yeah, look at it, there you go. My co-host, Kenzie Rose, is on the road. Yeah, that beautiful picture standing next to me, Kenzie. Kenzie's on the road doing a tour, and so you get to see her out there. Please go see her show, Kenzie Rose on tour. She's up in the Sacramento area, San Francisco, Oakland, Modesto, Stockton, those areas, as far as I know. And then we'll give you updates as soon as we can. Next thing that we're working on, and again, the next thing that we're working on is the VetNet Educational Center, which you see in the back of me or to the side of me. And please go to the website, vetnetusa.org. Check out our website and become part of what we got going on. We have a donation button there to help raise money for veterans, to help fund their programs that we're currently working with to get veterans, help them with their benefits, to get them what they need, help veterans widen their doors or build ramps to their house for wheelchairs and stuff like that. So there's quite a lot of stuff going on for VetNet. Please go to check out the website. Now, again, all you great folks, listen, I got to say this, always a part of my show, and speaking to all the folks who joining us from around the world. So in reality, my daughters, Kawanda Graham, I got to send my shouts out to Kawanda Graham and Mia Graham in Columbus, Ohio, and my grandbabies, Ray Ray and Pebble Girl in Columbus, Ohio. Got to send my shouts out to my cousin in Los Angeles area, Sandra Savage, that's joining from Los Angeles area. Got to send my shouts out to my sister Bobby in McMinnville, Tennessee, just passing through Gospel Group, Ken Youngblood, Gary Argo, Jeremy James, Tommy Winan, and there's another one, if I miss him. Yeah, Daniel Campbell, there it is. Hey, Daniel was just playing today. He was down in a little place called Viola, Tennessee, and he was doing the show down there and helping out my sister who's running for a county commissioner in Viola, Tennessee, in that area. That's her area. And McMinnville, Tennessee is part of Warren County, bigger picture, Middle Tennessee. And so, yeah, Daniel was out playing with him and his group today, so they was there. Hope some of you folks got to sit in and check him out in Viola, Tennessee, and the program they was doing. So, my shots go out to all of them, and then all the rest of my groups there that formulate. My other co-host that was here was joining me. Got a little under the weather, so she's not joining me this afternoon. Yes, and that's Miss Ira. Wait, but my brain's going to memory thought, y'all. Watch this. My brain's going into memory thought. Iris Alvarez. There it is. Yeah. Woo! Just take me a minute to get it. The brain don't be functioning like it's supposed to sometimes. Anyway, but It's all good. All you people that's out in the hot weather today, I'm going to tell you, all you folks been around in the hot weather, y'all keeping up with this? We have 106 degrees out here in Fresno, California. And you know the greatest thing about 106 degrees, you don't have to worry about getting a suntan. You get one instantly, automatically. You don't have to use copper tone. Just step out there in it, lay out there, bam, 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 bam. And you have a suntan that you wouldn't believe, right? I'm just for real. See, you just got to know this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Then you got to go out and buy some copper tone, rub all that stuff down on you, like do all this right here, you know what I'm saying? Roll over, roast on one side, roll over and bake on the other side, and all that good stuff. Well, you know, that's the way it is. But, you know, it all works out in the long run, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I want to welcome all you good folks that's joining us from Australia, France, Italy, Rome, Spain, British, Columbia, British, Great Britain over there. And want to make sure that everything that's going on is a great thing. So, in doing that, some of the great things going on today, you know, some of the good things that's going on, really comedy-wise. Check this out, folks. You know what? You can be sitting somewhere and watching people do amazing things. That's how comedians get all of their good stuff, right? And you be like sitting watching people, you know, play with their toes, pick their nose, and all that good stuff. You're like, what? And you're going, really? Oh, wow, really? It just happened, you know what I'm saying? So you got to like bring it together, you know what I'm saying? But anyway. Hey, my saxophone player's here. Mr. Phil, he's here. And he's going to come in. He's going to play some songs. Blow the saxophone. Did I say that right? Saxophone, right? Yeah, okay. So we're going to go to a commercial break here in just a few seconds. Ray Charles coming up as we salute our veterans. And then we're coming back with Phil. Phil's going to do a song. And then we're going to go into interview. And then we're going to come back out of that and we're going to do another song, okay? All right. So God bless you. God keep you. Stick around. Don't go nowhere. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a little bit. And we salute our veterans who have served this great country. We'll be back in a minute. Stick around.
Oh, beautiful, far heroes proved in liberating strife. Who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, make God thy gold refined, till all success be nobleness, and ever again divine. And you know, when I was in school, we used to sing it something like this. Listen here. Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain, far purple mountain majesties, above the fruited plain. But now wait a minute, I'm talking about America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee. He crowned thy good. Yes, he did. Heavy brotherhood from sea to shining sea. You know, I wish I had somebody to help me sing this. America,
so dear. Comfort I get from God's own word.
From God's own word.
Yet when I face the chilly hand of death, where could I go to the Lord?
To the Lord.
Where could I go? Oh Lord, where could I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul. Needing a friend that would save me, Lord, in the end. Where could I go to the Lord? Where could I go? Oh Lord, where could I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul. Needing a friend that would save me, Lord, in the end. Now where could I go to the Lord? Now where could I go? Living below and this old. And ladies and gentlemen, we're back with Country Cousins, and I got my dear friend here, Mr. Philip, right?
Yes.
Mr. Philip, yeah, saxophone player. Been knowing him for years, and he does a tremendous job. And he's coming on. He's going to play a song for you. Matter of fact, I think he's going to play 4 songs all together during the show. So we're going to get started with this. I'm going to turn me loose and let him go at it. And this is called America's Beautiful. That's the name of the song. So I'm going to step out the picture. It's all yours, Mr. Philip. Take it, sir.
Okay. This is dedicated to the men and women of the armed forces, Veterans Day, and recognizing those that certainly appreciate the American dream, and recognizing the beauty that exists in our Americas. As I contemplate on all of the sacrifices we made And this song tells it all, doesn't it? This song is pretty much an expression of one's experiences. And it should give us memories of the wonderful things that's really hearkened in our lives. Many have touched us, many have embraced us with their love. And we have various songs that remind us of those occasions.
ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and I am the host, Richie Graham, and I just want to welcome all y'all back. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all enjoy the music? You know what I'm saying? Y'all sat back, y'all got the hound dog to come in. You drove the cows up in the barn, and y'all got it all together, right? So did you enjoy the jazz music that was playing? That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So my great friend here is Mr. Philip Marin. Okay, one of the great saxophone players in the state of Fresno, in the county of Fresno. Okay. So Philip, now tell us, now what have you been doing? And then question 2, where are you playing now? Or your upcoming events?
I have been involved with a number of community projects, and one of the projects involved is with a group called the Men of Promise.
Yes, I know them very well.
And with this group, it's headed by Pastor George, where we go to a number of the community functions tied with the police.
Right, bring your broken neighborhood back to life.
Oh, yes. It's been exciting participating with that group. And
Tell me you.
You know, and seeing the...
they keep you rolling.
And seeing the wonderful, ways in which we're accepted in the community, and actually seeing the results. I understand that as a result of this participation, it's really made a big difference in terms of the neighborhood becoming that much more aware of police participation.
Well, music is the way of the world now, and everything is done through music in order for all our young people and older people to understand. And when we look at how important music is, it sends a message back and forth to a whole lot of different people, and being with the Men of Promise, I mean, and our dear friend that passed away on keyboard, Robert Paul.
Yes.
It says so much, and the guys do a great job. They do really a great job. And being with the block parties and all that stuff. So
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about where you're trying to go to with this, and then where y'all going to be appearing in the upcoming.
Looking at the schedule, we have an activity coming this coming weekend.
Right.
And it escapes me at the moment as to exactly what location that's going to be.
Right.
But for the most part, we're having much of our activity has been with the
bringing broken neighborhoods.
Yes,
Okay,
bringing
okay,
broken neighborhoods
yeah.
together, and some of the
Block
activities,
parties.
the block parties, right? And one of the recent one was at Fink White's celebrating.
Yes, it was. That was the
Juneteenth.
good one.
Celebrating Juneteenth.
Juneteenth, yeah.
And that was quite an event.
Really
because,
good event. Yeah, a lot of people was there.
Yes, the barbecue and.
Yes, sir.
So that was quite an event, and so we're called upon to participate in such event as well.
Right.
And I believe this coming weekend we will be. Again, my memory is escapes me.
Well, it's
because
somewhere
I
here in
haven't
Fresno. Just say somewhere here in Fresno,
Right.
and then people can be looking out for it. Because there's a lot of stuff that goes on in Fresno, rodeos and different things that happen here, tractor pulls, truck pulls, and bike races and stuff that they have here. There's a lot of good things that goes on here, and the dimension also is the great music, that the great events, great vineyard for a lot of great music that comes here. And Shania Twain, I believe, is due to be here in the upcoming events, upcoming months, upcoming events. So that's what you got going. Okay.
Along with that, I might add, I have also been playing at the Tower District.
Yeah.
In order to spark an environment there.
Right.
Next to the brewery, and there are occasions in which I've also played at the in front of the baseball stadium. For the Grizzlies. Chancey.
Yeah.
And then of course there's a number of private activities that I've
Right.
engaged in, playing for weddings,
Right.
playing for individual parties individuals may give for their for the children.
Right.
And so I try to cater to it pretty much across the board musically.
Okay, yeah. That's a good thing.
But,
So any of you folks out there looking to reach Philip, his number's on the screen right there in front of him, Philip Meridian, and his number's there, 456, not 458. 458. I'm sorry, 458-99176. Hey, forgive me, I don't have my glasses on. You know, bifocal things you got to say weird. I ain't got them on today. Granny forgot to give them to me before I left home, so I'm just kind of running around without my bifocals out, y'all. But see, it's all right though, 'cause I can use my hands. That's cool. All right. Thank you. Anyway, we're going to take a short break. We will be back. Philip's going to step out for a minute, and then I'm bringing back a dear friend of mine who's a vice president of VetNet Educational Center and going to be the upcoming co-host on a lot of the upcoming shows of Country Cousins. So we'll take a short recess or a short break, whichever. You got time to get up and run and get your ding-dongs, your Twinkies, your whatever, your Cheetos, and we'll be back in a moment. Stick around. Don't go nowhere. Living below episode circle world, hardly a comfort can afford. Striving alone to face temptation souls. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Richard Graham. You already know who I am. I don't even know why I'm introducing myself. I'm the host of the Country Cousin Show. You know what I'm saying? I got to go here, and I really got to go there and say hello to all of my great family and friends in McMinnville, Tennessee, Woodbury, Murfreesboro, Tullahoma, Winchester, all them folks back in Middle Tennessee, right? So we just had, wait a minute, we just had the Bonnaroo Fest down in Manchester, Tennessee. Y'all thought I forgot, right? I ain't forgot. Country Music Fest coming up. And this past weekend, y'all come on, y'all know what I'm talking about. This past weekend, we having the Smithville Jamboree in Smithville, Tennessee. Okay, now you know who I am. All right, let's go in there. Okay, this great lady that's sitting beside me is my vice president of VetNet Educational Center. Wonderful lady, very well educated, and she's looking like $6 million. Y'all know the $6 million man, right? She's looking like $6 million in the video, right? You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, great. It's good to have her with me. Let's welcome Iris Alvarez. Woo! Yeah, see what I'm talking about? You actually thought she was like from Australia somewhere, because she like got that accent and thing, But anyway, Iris, tell us a little bit about yourself and what have you been doing and where are you going and all that good stuff.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Iris. I'm a Fresno State student majoring in psychology. My goals are to obtain my bachelor's degree in psychology and my master's in marriage and family counseling. Those are my goals. Mm-hmm. But along the way, I love to be involved in the community. So you'll see me like at rallies, you'll see me like at events or being interviewed by Univision, Telemundo, ABC 30.
She said Telemundo.
Yes. So this camera.
I've just got to work there, but it sounded so good.
You interrupted me, Richard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's my time to shine now.
Okay. Shine on.
So it's nothing new for me being in the television Country Cousins today. So I'm pretty confident and happy that Richard, invited me to be one of his co-hosts and try this new thing. So pretty much my free time, what do I do in my free time? I do therapy
basketball.
work. I work I'm a therapist. I used to work, Richard.
Okay, I'm just saying, I'm sorry. That was just too good. I'm sorry. Okay, definitely. Okay, back.
So I do therapy work. I work with autistic children, used to, and now I'm just taking a break. Usually I'm a lifeguard in the summer. I love it because I'll get to play in the water, play with the kids, pool. So it's a pretty fun experience. And then I also like to sing and play my instrument. I play flute and clarinet.
Right.
As a young girl, I was first chair out of like 20 or 30 girls or boys. So, I think that says enough.
That is. And ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm just saying? Let me tell you something. Did she say psychologist, right? Psychiatrist, psychologist. You know what I'm saying? She had to put up with me for the last 10 days.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That was a whole book by itself. Never mind. I was just saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's one of them cabbage things, you know what I'm saying?
But the positive thing about it is that, if you lost weight, you look thinner, you look in shape, you look happier.
She was trying to get me in the mood for the Count Dracula movie. Good evening, come in, welcome to my parlor. My name is Count Dracula. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they had this thing going on like, Count Dracula interview, so, I'm just kind of working it out, right? Now, she's an actor too, you know what I'm saying? And a comedian. She left that out. I don't know why she didn't tell y'all. She did that. I'm just saying. What
Once
do
you get to
think?
know me, I'll be a comedian, but other than that,
Yes.
I'm pretty mellow.
Pretty much. Hey, Boo Boo. Yeah, Yogi. Say, Boo, we're going to the picnic, and we're going to get us a picnic basket. Now, Yogi, you know the Forest Ranger don't want us to be out in the park playing. Just saying. I think they label that multi-personalities. But, you know, back in the old days when Richie Rich was down playing on Las Vegas, you know, they was talking about that was the John Wayne thing, you know, all these different voices going on. You know, and Richie Rich was hearing things. I know who I'm talking about, one of the great ventriloquists or multi-talented people who have a number of different voices anyway. Back in the day, that was back in the day. Some of you folks don't even know who he is. Don't worry about it. Y'all don't even know who John Wayne is. Don't even worry about that one. Anyway, so back to the rest of the story. So now, what do you got going on?
Right now, I'm just waiting until I start college in August and just be more involved in my community as well. That's what I like to do.
And being on the Country Cousins show. Hey!
Yes, I left that point, but
Show did. I ain't missed the point. I just, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a thing going on, y'all. And ladies and gentlemen, I really want to say this, you know, because she is the vice president of VetNet Educational Center. She does a tremendous job reaching
Thank
out to
you.
people and working with people for VetNet. So VetNet, you see the sign behind me, say VetNet. It's on the board. Go to VetNetUSA.org. Check out our website. Make a donation. Help us to help veterans along the way. Okay. All right. This is where we step out, y'all. We coming back though. Listen, we're coming back with Phil. Phil's gonna play a little song about three minutes long, and then we're gonna wrap this thing up and close out. Okay? We're missing Kenzie Rhodes. She's somewhere out on the road now. I don't know where she's at, but she's somewhere singing somewhere, Kenzie, over the rainbow. Well, anyway, you get the meaning. Hey, we're gonna step out. We'll be back. Y'all stick around. Don't go nowhere. And let the dog, the greyhound dog, the somebody dog, the hound dog, and that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. We'll be back in a moment.
thank you, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I've had a good time. I can't say no more. Got the cabbage thing going on with some cornbread, some fried chicken. Somebody's cooking in this heat. I know they are. I don't know who it is, but somebody's cooking. Anyway, I'm back. Phil's going to do another song, and then we're going to close out Country Cousins for this weekend. All right? So here's Mr. Philip Marin to do one more song for us, and then we're going to come back and close it up, stepping out the show. Love y'all! Thank you!
Thank you. Yes.
You're
Yeah.
back, Phil.
Yes. Ooh, yeah. Sabor Man is the name of the song.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Your host, Richie Graham of Country Cousins, my co-host, Iris Alvarez, and my jazz musician friend, Philip Marin. We'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We hope everybody's had a good time watching the program tonight. It was a little bit different, but, the good Lord always makes a way out of no way, you know what I'm saying? So, you guys always in the planning of this. But we thank everybody for joining us from the West Coast to the East Coast to overseas, Japan, Australia, Germany, wherever you may be, Hong Kong, Fuji, wherever you may be, you caught the show. We really enjoyed it. We had some calls in tonight, and we did try to certify your song, Engelbert Humperdinck. We'll try to get it on the air tonight. It wasn't physically possible, but our next show in 2 weeks, we should be able to have it on the show and get it played, okay? I love go out to all of the veterans who are working so hard to keep this country safe, those that's out on the highways and byways, those that's overseas in Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, those at all the military bases around the nation and the world tonight, and standing guard and standing on alert, on the ships too. We just want to say thank you to everybody. And is anybody you want to send a shout out to before we close the show, y'all?
I send a shout out to Jamar. He's an 11-year-old.
All right.
He's aspiring to be a kid movie star.
Okay.
And
Let's
so
go off to it.
we have a schedule to take him over there to Sacramento this Monday.
All right.
So let's give him a shout out. And
Yeah. All right, my man. Yeah.
You know?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Miss Iris, anybody you want to send a shout out to?
I want to send a shout out to my mom, Maria
Wonderful
Esther
lady. Yeah,
Alvarez. I want to send now a shout out to all the Mexicans, Chicanos out there in the field working
Yeah.
hard right now.
Yeah.
Can I get an amen?
9 to 5. Amen. What a way to make a living.
And also my all of Fresno State.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Let's finish strong and let's keep on going.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. And I want to say, send a shout out to my grandbabies. You know, I'm always looking forward. Georgia, she's getting ready to go to camp. She's down in Woodbury, Tennessee. And Miss Georgia's getting ready to go to camp in Short Mountain. I think it's Short Mountain area there in Tennessee, Woodbury, Tennessee. And Marilyn and her mom, Letitia, and her mother's, the grandparents, and all of them. And want to send a shout out to my sister in Detroit, Connie Williams, and my brother down in Yuma, Arizona, Jimmy Graham. But you know, the most favorite thing, I want to send a shout out to all the police officers and highway patrol officers that keep this country safe day in and day out. Most of them has been some form of joining the military, whether it's Air Force, Navy, Coast Guard, Marine Corps, what have you. And our hearts go out to you for the job that you do every day. We work with the Southwest Police Precinct here in Fresno, California, which is a great group of guys. I mean, they're really great. They work hard. They're out on the streets every day. They're on the beat. And they do their best to keep the streets of Fresno safe day in and day out with everything that goes on here, plus the politics. So our shout goes out to those guys, tremendously doing a tremendous job there. And we just want to make sure that we keep everybody up in prayer and those veterans and up in prayer and the things that we do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close the show. We love y'all, and we're so glad everybody joined us. We're on Facebook. You know, you're watching us on YouTube now live. We're on Facebook with Twitter, MySpace, YouTube, whoever. You know what I'm saying? And my cousin down in Rancho Cucamonga, Sandra Savage, sent a shout out to her. And her parents is in McMinnville, Tennessee, by the way. Miss Eva Savage and her husband and the family folks there. So everybody that we just sent a shout out to, we love y'all. You have a great weekend. Be safe, be careful, be blessed. We'll see you in 2 weeks here on Country Cousins. Good night, everybody.
Woo, yeah.
Where can I go? Oh Lord, where can I go? Seeking the refuge.
SallyTalk.com